Be humbled was the fact that I had to have emergency open heart surgery. They told me, they advised me not to even do it because the strain of having that much weight on might cause the aortic valve to break at that time. And if it breaks, then you're dead. There's no coming back from that.
At 66 years old, C.T. Fletcher shouldn't even be here. He's survived 3 open-heart surgeries, a heart transplant, and years of brutal physical punishment that would have ended most men. But somehow, he's still standing, still training, still inspiring millions, and still proving that age, pain, and medical odds mean nothing when your willpower is stronger than your excuses. Doctors once told him he'd never lift again. His heart was failing, his arteries collapsing, and his body breaking down from years of pushing it to the edge. Yet, here he is, not just alive, but powerful, lean, intense, and radiating the kind of energy that only comes from a life lived with purpose. How does a man rebuild himself after his heart literally stops? CT says the answer isn't in supplements or shortcuts. It's in discipline, faith, and the foods that keep him alive every single day. Let's uncover the 8 foods and habits that help him stay strong, sharp, and young, even after death knocked 3 times. The comeback story. C.T. Fletcher's story isn't about muscles. It's about miracles. Born in Compton, raised in a strict household, and hardened by struggle, he learned early that life doesn't hand you anything. His father was a preacher with a heavy hand, and the streets outside were even tougher. By the time he found the gym, C.T. had already been fighting all his life. The iron gave him an escape, something pure, something he could control. He became one of the strongest bench pressers in the world, breaking records and earning the nickname the Superman from Compton. But behind the strength, something was silently breaking: his heart. Years of stress, genetics, and extreme training took their toll. By his early 50s, his heart was failing. He could barely walk without gasping for air. Then came surgery, then another, and then a third, an open heart transplant. Most people never recover from that. But CT isn't most people. He came back stronger, wiser, and with a new mission: to teach the world how to fight back against weakness, not just in the gym, but in life. And that fight begins with how he fuels his body, the foods that keep him alive. You'd think that after 3 heart surgeries, CT's diet would be boring or tasteless, but it's the opposite. His meals are simple, powerful, and chosen for one reason: to keep his heart beating and his energy high. He doesn't eat for pleasure anymore. He eats for purpose. Each bite is medicine. Each choice is deliberate. Let's break down the 8 foods that form the foundation of his longevity routine. 1. Oatmeal, the morning armor. Every morning begins the same way: a bowl of oatmeal. It's not fancy, it's not trendy, but it's powerful. Oatmeal is packed with soluble fiber that lowers bad cholesterol and protects arteries. It gives slow, steady energy without spikes or crashes. Exactly what a man with a transplanted heart needs. CT adds cinnamon, sometimes a few blueberries, and that's it. No sugar, no cream, no junk, just clean fuel. He says, "I used to eat to get big. Now I eat to stay alive." Oatmeal reminds him that small, consistent habits, not extreme diets, create real longevity. 2. Eggs, the simple protein that never left. Even after heart surgery, eggs never left his table. During his powerlifting years, he'd eat a dozen a day. Now it's 2 whole eggs and a few whites, just enough to hit his protein needs without overloading on fat. Eggs are nature's perfect protein source, loaded with amino acids, vitamin D, and choline for brain function. For someone rebuilding his body, they're essential. CT doesn't complicate it. A few eggs, scrambled or boiled, are part of his morning ritual. They help him recover, maintain muscle, and stay sharp. He says, "It ain't about fancy food. It's about what keeps you going." 3. Salmon, healing the heart. When the doctors told him to cut down on red meat, he listened. Now, salmon has become his main source of animal protein. Rich in omega-3 fatty acids, salmon reduces inflammation, supports brain function, and strengthens the heart. It's exactly what his body needs to stay resilient. He bakes it, seasons it with lemon and black pepper, and keeps it light. No fried foods, no sauces. Just clean nutrition for a heart that's been through war. Salmon became his symbol of healing. proof that food can rebuild what life once broke. 4. Chicken breast, the lean muscle builder. For years, CT lived off chicken and rice, and that hasn't changed much. Grilled or baked chicken breast is still his go-to protein source. It's clean, high in protein, and easy to digest. But now he pairs it with steamed vegetables, brown rice, or quinoa instead of greasy sides. What's changed isn't the food, it's the purpose behind it. He no longer eats to look powerful. He eats to feel powerful. Each meal is chosen for recovery, heart health, and steady energy. As he says, discipline don't stop at the gym. It's on your plate, too. 5. Beans and lentils. Plant power for a fighter. CT used to laugh at plant-based foods. To him, plants were for the weak. But after his heart failed, he learned the truth. Plants heal. Now, beans, lentils, and chickpeas are staples in his diet. They're rich in plant-based protein, iron, and fiber, all crucial for heart recovery. He adds them to soups, salads, or rice bowls, sometimes with olive oil and garlic. They stabilize his blood pressure, keep his digestive system clean, and give him long-lasting energy. He admits, I used to think meat was the only way. Now I know. Plants saved my life. 6. Greek yogurt and berries, the recovery combo. After training, CT reaches for a bowl of Greek yogurt with blueberries or granola. It's his way of refueling without weighing his body down. Greek yogurt provides high-quality protein and probiotics for gut health. Blueberries add antioxidants that fight inflammation and aging. It's a simple, balanced meal that supports muscle recovery and heart function. No sugar, no nonsense, just food that works. He says you don't need fancy supplements, just the right fuel at the right time. 7. Pea protein shake, clean strength. Even at 66, CT still consumes around 150 grams of protein a day. To make it easier, he uses a pea protein shake. Plant-based, light, and easy to digest. He blends it with water, sometimes adds a banana, and drinks it post-workout or between meals. It's not about getting huge anymore. It's about maintaining strength while protecting his heart. Plant protein helps him stay lean and energized without putting strain on his cardiovascular system. He once said, I ain't chasing size, I'm chasing life. That's the new CT Fletcher. Focused, calm, and alive. 8. Soup with vegetables and chickpeas, the evening ritual. At night, CT keeps it light. His dinner is usually a bowl of soup with vegetables, lentils, or chickpeas. No fried foods, no red meat, no sugar. Just a warm, nourishing meal that's easy on the heart. He likes to say, I eat light so I can sleep heavy. Meaning, he ends the day giving his body rest, not more work to digest. This simple meal helps him recover, sleep deeply, and wake up ready to fight another day. The power of routine. CT Fletcher's real secret isn't in any single food. It's in consistency. He eats almost the same meals every day, not because he has to, but because he wants to. Routine gives his body rhythm. Routine builds discipline, and discipline is what saved his life. He says, motivation fades, discipline stays. That's the mantra that carries him through every meal, every workout, every day he wakes up breathing. He doesn't chase fads. He doesn't experiment. He sticks with what works, and it's working. Beyond the plate, the mindset that keeps him young. Food is just part of the story. The other half is mindset. CT's heart was replaced, but his fire never was. He lives with gratitude, purpose, and faith. He wakes up early, prays, eats clean, and trains hard. Every rep, every bite, every breath is a reminder that he's been given another chance. He often says, I used to lift for glory. Now I lift for life. That shift from ego to endurance, from competition to connection, is what keeps him young. He's not chasing a number on the scale or a mirror reflection. He's chasing longevity, clarity, and peace. Why his routine works. CT's approach is simple, but it's backed by science. Oats lower cholesterol. Salmon strengthens the heart. Beans balance blood pressure. Greek yogurt and berries reduce inflammation. Pea protein and eggs repair muscle. Each food supports the other, creating a system that keeps him stable, strong, and youthful. He's not restricting himself. He's nourishing himself. That's the difference between dieting and living. A lesson in resilience. CT Fletcher's life isn't just about bodybuilding, it's about building belief. He's proof that no matter how broken you are, You can rebuild. One rep, one meal, one day at a time. He's seen death up close and still chooses to live with passion. He's lost his strength and found it again through discipline. He's been humbled by pain and lifted by purpose. At 66, he doesn't look like a man slowing down. He looks like a man who refuses to quit. And maybe that's his real secret. Not what he eats, but how he lives. The final message. C.T. Fletcher's story reminds us that aging isn't the enemy. Neglect is. You don't have to eat like him, train like him, or even look like him. But if you can take one thing from his journey, let it be this. Don't wait until your heart breaks to start caring for it. Start now. Eat with intention, move with purpose, and live like every day is a gift. Because it is. C.T. Fletcher doesn't claim to have found immortality. But after 3 heart surgeries and a lifetime of pain, he's proven something even greater. You don't get old by living too long. You get old by stopping too soon.